tall guy looked like Mr. Clean, and he was a really tough guy.
Yeah, the film is about a guy who hitchhikes his way into a diner in the middle of the desert, where he proceeds to kill the workers there, and slowly but surely they come back to life, while another couple that happens to arrive at the diner after the murders with some marriage problems, gets involved in the situation. So
everybody in the film, every single person, every single character were like lost souls. They were all felt lonely. They all felt isolated. They felt like repressed in their own lives. And somehow, magically or whatever, for the same reason that, who knows, people that started dying got turned into zombies, unknown as to why, this diner pulled all these lost souls in and proceeded to essentially kill every one of them off. And so I know this is going really far out there, but it's almost like, is there more life and rebirth after death as a zombie? Because are you really dead in real life?
There's a serial killer, and he kills people. It's his thing. And then they come back to life in the form of zombies.
It's a zombie film, with all these great characters, but underneath, I feel like it's a love story between the audience and each character, because in reality, each character, it's a character-driven movie. It's really tough to find a horror film that's character-driven, and with such a great plot and good story. You have to have these characters who are kind of like set in these places, and there's these really sad moments and there's really happy moments, and I think that, as the audience, you'll come to love each of these characters, outright. Even sometimes I think you kind of start falling for the sociopath killer, which you're not supposed to do. He's the heroine, and it's a very odd feeling. But I think it's odd to say about a zom-com, a horror movie that has this subtext of this like love between the characters. I think so.
The head getting cut off right here.
When I hit it, it's going to...
Why don't we just have this be the head gets cut off? Why, you know what I mean?
Because it's red on the inside.
Do you need a stick?
The tube's under there for the blood cut.
Okay.
I remember the night that I was macheteing off the head of the dummy, one of the zombie dummies, and we had anticipated all day long that this would be one hell of a hack that I would need to do, and that get the machete ready, because you're really going to have to just wallop on this thing to get the head to come off. And so the guys worked on it all day, and they ended up putting popsicle sticks from the neck of the dummy up through the head of the dummy to hold it in place. And of course I would have to cut through those sticks or whatever. So while we were shooting, after all this build-up, after all this tension, whatever, have to get it right because we don't have a second shot at this, I pulled the head up to get ready and barely tapped it, and it just came off of my hand.
Okay. And settle. Okay. And action.
Okay. So the bad news is there probably is more than one.